I have no guarantee this is gonna work. I've got a lot of work to get done and very little time. Oh dear, no one told me about this part. It's finally done. Hi guys, I've got a bit of a weird setup. I've got my laptop mic here because I need to film this quite quickly and my phone is dying. So if the audio is a bit shaky in this video, please don't mind it. I'm currently wearing my dirtiest, filthiest pajamas because Vaughn is in Canada and I have decided to finish our study/office makeover in the week that he's gone as a surprise. So one thing we've wanted to do is wallpaper. We've got the wallpaper. It was only one roll and then the supplier had no more and they haven't had any stock. So I've had to already work around that and I'll explain when I show you what the solution is. Also, don't mind the snail. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. So I need to basically, within this week, sort out this entire study. Today, I'm going to have to clean up the wall. Let me see if I can shift the camera. So this is the wall that they are wallpapering. I am going to have to clean up that entire area and sort it basically before they're here tomorrow at 8 a.m. And I have Mother's Day lunch I need to leave in an hour 15. So I'm going to be powering through this. I'm probably going to make a big mess before I clean up as usual. But I thought that it would be cool to bring you along for this massive makeover because I didn't do it when we started. So I'll show you now what we've done already. Lighting is a bit bad. Hopefully the audio is okay. So we painted this wall and put the desks next to each other. We've got these chairs that go nicely together. We painted that wall, hung a curtain. There used to just be a blind there, and then there's the plant. So what needs to be done is this wall is going to be wallpapered. It's got a pattern, so it's going to be wallpapered up to where we'll have enough to go to here. This still needs to be painted, and I need to hang that picture. And then halfway on the wall, wherever the wallpaper reaches, I'm going to put a wooden picture frame thing, kind of like fake batten board, and I'll paint the bottom of the wall. Also, what I wanted to mention is this bookshelf I am converting into a cabinet. I've got black matte paint and I'm going to hang doors and that sort of thing. And I also wanted that to be done because I think it's going to go there. I need to measure, but I think that's where it's going to go. So I've got a lot of work to get done and very little time. My mom is here for the week as well, so she's going to need space to teach, so I need to keep that in mind. I might have to like move a desk into the bedroom for the time that she's here so that I don't disturb that. Yeah, it's going to be mad. So it's 12:20 now. I'm going to start moving this stuff pretty much from one side of the room to the other, and I will time lapse that because it's going to be wild. We're gonna have to go with bad audio Vicky for now. I've cleared this wall. This side is a disaster, but you know what? That's future Vicky's disaster. It is insane and I hate it, but it's fine. So basically what we're gonna do is, there's a pattern on the wallpaper. It's gonna come, my guess is to about, where did I mark? There. So there's gonna be wallpaper and then there's gonna be a piece of wood and then the bottom is gonna be painted white. Unfortunately, this column has the plumbing, and as you can see, there's a bit of leakage happening there, which is a building problem. So that's gonna have to be dealt with at some stage, and I am nervous about putting the wallpaper up, and then when they rip this whole thing down, it destroys the wallpaper. But that's something I'm gonna have to cross when it happens. The part that I'm concerned about whether they can do or not is this around here and that little strip, because I don't know if that's going to work out and if they're able to do it. Their quote is quite low and I'm worried that they don't fully understand my vision. But you know what? we take it as it comes. Also probably a good time to mention while I'm standing saying all these things I'm going to do. I don't even know how to use a drill, and I'm planning on building this stuff myself. And my shoulder's so sore. I don't know how this is going to work out, but this is the plan and I'm going to do it. And I will watch as many YouTube tutorials as I need to along the way, but this is happening. And it's happening this week. If by the end of the week I am looking like I'm 60 years older, you know why. Okay guys, it's not going to be the amazing mic because my mom is in a lesson. But it's done. It's finally done. You can also see how skew our walls are over here. This is not them messing it up. That's literally our wall is skew. Gosh, it looks so nice. I'm gonna have to style these so nicely now and just add a bit of wood there to tie it all together. But I love it. Dark in here, but I've done the middle one. Got that edge, and then I'm going to measure in between both. So I've got the painted ones. I have to paint that little one on that side though. And then I should have filmed this. I cut this by myself with the saw, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was so difficult. I have no guarantee this is gonna work, but I'm not power tooling any of this. Right. I'm gonna have to try and saw again. I don't know what I'm doing. This is quite a lot more hectic than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Let me try and figure this out. This is insane. Otherwise I must just wing it. But I don't think that's going to work. So new plan. I'm going to try and see how much that one needs to be cut down, and maybe I can sandpaper it instead of cutting it, just to avoid the amount of times I have to cut things, because also it's a very tiny amount and I'm not that confident I can do that right. So I'm going to see what the difference is and then I'm going to figure it out. So it literally needs to come down 0.5 centimeter. I feel like I can maybe sand that away. Dare I try jigsaw 0.5 centimeter? Do I paint up to 0.5 centimeter and wait for help? This is not as easy as people make it out to be. Just gonna say that. So when I cut that one, then everything is cut. I just forgot to mark off, so I know. Ow! So I'm gonna paint the last bits that are left, and then I'm gonna figure out how to make that one 0.5 centimeter shorter, and I need to tidy up the other small piece that I did. This is taking the strain. It's a lot of work. And I have normal work to do as well. It also looked easy yesterday, and now it doesn't as much. And this one is now also coming off, that one. So I'm probably gonna have to tape it too. Oh, it's not actually moving off the wall. Just got a big gap. In terms of caulking, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, because I don't have a caulking gun here, and I don't entirely know what I'm doing. So that's TBC. I forgot to turn on the camera this morning because I was watching Amber Heard Johnny Depp in the behavior panel, but I stuck this down. It does look a little odd, but I had to like finish the wallpaper off, and then I've stuck that on, and I've got that one drying the side because I wanted to make sure that this was painted before it hit the wallpaper. Again, I've got a little bit of a situation of this lifting, but the masking tape seemed to work well. The only thing that's annoying me, this is a little bit wet, but where I'm masking taped across there's a line, and when I tried to sand it off, it didn't work. So I'm gonna stick that one on soon, and then I need to try and cut these down with the jigsaw, which is gonna be my first time using it, and that's gonna be super interesting, but massive progress. I think it's looking really good. While I wait for it to dry, I might just try and do something here. I also painted the skirting board, just the top layer, so that it kind of like looks like it fits. So I've got that wet over there at the moment that I'm waiting for it to dry. I might do another hairdryer stint. And then I've got to fix up all these. That's from the last time. This wall isn't actually finished being painted, but that happened there. And then there's some marks there that I need to tidy up. Thankfully we still have a bit of paint for that. Alright, so I've got a bookshelf that I'm painting. There's stuff everywhere, and I'm going to clamp it before I saw it. I feel like I should clamp it really close to where I'm going to cut it. Let's see. Oh, step one, open the clamp. Oh man, this thing is so hard to open. Oh. Oh dear, no one told me about this part. I can't get the clamp open. Step one, secure the wood. Is there like a trick to get this to open wider? Oh. Oh, I've done it. Oh, I've done it. I've done it. Step two, move the camera closer. This is fresh out of the box. First time ever. So excited because once I get this down, I'm unstoppable. OMG, I think I was supposed to buy blades. Alrighty, that's an interesting turn of events. Basically, I need blades. So it's back to manual saw for now. And then I might try use the the sander for the 1/2 centimeter. But let's see. Let's see. I might get brave. You never know. Clamp does nothing. I think I'm supposed to have two. Let me figure out what's going to be heavy enough. So little left to go. Look at that, it's so close. Whoppa! I'm gonna try my sander. Not now, because my mom's in a lesson, but I want to open it and see, because I can't have another blade situation at this time in the project. Oh, how cute is that? It's so small. Hello, it is Saturday evening. Vaughan gets back tomorrow at 11 a.m. So it is literally the final countdown. I am super stoked. I had a bit of a thing here. I tried to wood filler it, and it didn't work as nicely as I thought it would. Someone suggested it, and I was like, I don't think it's a great idea, but I tried it, and then I regretted it. So I've been sanding that down. You can kind of see the crack, but you know what? It's fine. And I've added that plant, but everything is done. It is completely done in terms of paneling. So now I'm gonna just put on the Netflix series I'm watching, Pieces of Her. If you haven't watched it, it's very slow, but now that I'm into it, I just drove home. My mom's gone back. I just drove home from dropping her, and like all I could think about was that series.
So I'm gonna go grab my iPad and watch it while I do this, and I'll just put a time lapse on, because honestly, if I do this with just the camera, I think I'm gonna lose steam very quickly. And I've got Nando's coming soon, so I can have a little feasty feast. Our room is on another level of messy. I don't think it's ever looked like that, even in a move. And although it's going to be exciting to be like, surprise, this room is done, I also think it would be kind of like crappy if Fawn gets back after 2 days of travel to a messy, messy room. So I'm still going to try and do something there. So yeah, I don't think I showed this yet. I did that as well. Just kept it nice and simple. Let me put on a time lapse and my series, and we can tackle this together. And then I will do a final reveal, maybe after he's seen it. Yeah, probably. Right, study's done, but I'm going to show you what I still have to deal with. This is the passage. I shoved everything out so that I could mop and sweep and take a video. Oh, this is so difficult. And then there's all of this in the bedroom still. Boxes and all of this stuff. I mean, it's dark, but you get the idea. Cats are sleeping already. Wish I could be doing the same. So I have a lot of sorting ahead of me, and this is just tools that I've pulled out and used. I don't know which toolboxes they're in. We have two. I just shoved stuff in the basket. That's probably going to be the worst of it all. So I'm going to get busy with that now, and then as much as I can just shove like this stuff that's piled neatly, I'm just going to leave it piled neatly. Like, it's just a 1-bedroom reveal. It's not an entire apartment reveal, but it's looking so clean. I don't want to show too much because I want to do it by daylight.
Oh wow, that's so pretty. Did Gemma help you put it up?
No, I did it myself.
This?
I made that.
Fuck, that looks so pretty. Good job.
Surprise!
That's such a good job.